The Danville Humane Society facing some tough criticism tonight. This after suspending their director over a lack of proper paperwork. As News Channel at 9's Heather Good found out, that paperwork was a necessary legal license, and without it, the director was euthanizing dozens of animals without authorization.
The Danville Humane Society director is suspended after performing euthanasias without the proper license. Now the Humane Society board is setting the record straight so it can move forward and do what is right for the animals. The Danville Humane Society is under fire after news surfaced the shelter and its director were putting animals down without the proper license.
The shelter, the Humane Society, near as we can figure, has never had a euthanization license. And the director, Mr. Laird, his expired in 2012.
Board members say the shelter was not operating under the Fairchild Animal Hospital's license. Rather, that is where the shelter gets its medication.
The IDFPR, Illinois Department of Financial and Professional Regulation, is the licensing agent for both a shelter euthanization license and for the shelter technician license.
And while the director was trained to perform the procedures, he was not authorized to do so.
People are flip-flopping a training certificate with a license. He received training in Indiana, has a certificate of completion of a training course in Indiana, but not a license.
It is not known how many animals were put down without the proper paperwork. The director, Mr. Laird, has been suspended, and the board has yet to decide what his future will be with the Humane Society. The shelter has seen a lot of change in the past year, but board members say this problem should have never happened.
The turnover and whatnot certainly is a factor, but it's not an excuse.
Now, board members say a new license may not be needed if they decide to be a no-kill shelter.
It's yet to be determined as to whether we're going to pursue a euthanasia license for the facility.
Until the issues are resolved, the Danville City Council has decided to withhold payment to the Humane Society for animal control services. In Danville, Heather Good, News Channel at 9 on Fox, Illinois.
You know, the Humane Society board will meet on February 15th. In the past month, all of the office holders on the board have unofficially resigned.